ignorant on the subject. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand being ignorant on the subject. That's completely one thing. But if you, especially if you know, that's even worse. If you just really sit down and think, 'cause a lot of people don't have the attention span to sit down and really think about stuff. You know, they'll say they think about it, but they really just like it's like skimming through text, like in high school. Teachers be like just skim through for the important things.
Yeah.
They don't look at everything.
No.
They just skim through and try to.
You talking about the word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If people would sit down and actually read, and I can stand to read more than I do now. I read a decent amount, but I can.
Yeah, you gotta start. Cause when I started reading the word, I was jumping from book to book. I was jumping from Luke to Jude to Job to Genesis to Matthew, and then my mom saw what I was doing. She's like, you just gotta start from Genesis and make your way to Revelation. And I started in Genesis. I made my way through Exodus. I read Leviticus. It took me like 2 months to finish Leviticus, bro. It took me so long to finish Leviticus. I'm getting off track. And now I'm in Numbers. But I said, goodness, bro. I skipped to John. I just started reading the Gospels. I already read Matthew and Acts. I started on Mark. I didn't finish. So I just jumped straight to John. John's a good book. I'm still reading that. But, yeah. The thing about the word, it's so complex, yet it's so simple and straightforward.
I just feel like somebody will bust me.
Yeah, that would ruin the show.
I'd rather not deal with that.
Yeah. But yeah. And the thing about it, I realized if you read Leviticus, it talks about
Bro, laughing pretty aggressive.
My mind is like, I'm starting to lose it. But it talks about how like rituals to like for leprosy or for this or for that or for sicknesses or illnesses. And then I get to the New Testament and Jesus can heal with a touch. It took up to a month maybe for a man to get rid of leprosy in the old days. In the Old Testament, it's like Jesus can heal you with a touch. With a touch, bro.
That's the power of God. Jesus. We can't even.
And people fail to believe in a God like that.
But they believe in.
But Jesus talks about that too. He said in I think it was chapter 4 or chapter 5 in the book of John. And he says that many will not believe without signs and wonders. And even then, people still fail to believe. Yeah.
See, people know how to walk by faith and not by sight.
Yeah.
If I can't see it, I ain't gonna believe it.
Yeah, that's why it's sad to say, and I hate to say it, but most people aren't gonna make it.
Oh, they said it. I'm pretty sure it's in Revelations. Jesus talks about how more people are gonna be in hell than in heaven.
Yeah. And
there's nothing you can do about it because it's already written in stone in the Bible.
Yeah.
Now, although that is sad, you don't want to hear that. That's why we have to try as many as we can to, you know what I'm saying, try to get them to learn about who Jesus is and what he did for them.
Yeah. I
don't think people understand they're born into sin.
Yeah. It's very easy to forget because people can get so self-righteous and proud. You know, people think, you know, they do something good, they get puffed up, they get high on pride, and they're like, you know, look at me.
And then also on top of that, people don't understand.
Go ahead.
People think they can do everything all on their own. But it's kind of funny. A lot of people, now actually there's a part of the Bible that talks about when evildoers get like, when not necessarily evildoers, but when those who don't follow God receive good in turn. It's like somebody do something bad to you, but then they end up getting something good. You know what I'm saying? You probably feel like, bro, that's not fair. This person is always mean to everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why do they deserve that, you know what I'm saying? But people truly believe that the stuff they do, they got it on their own. Like, people be like, oh, I did this and that. I grinded for this. I worked my way to where I am now. Who woke you up in the morning?
How are you breathing?
Who opened your eyes so you can see?
How's your heart beating?
How you walking? How you talking?
Exactly.
See, I'm kind of like, people really be thinking they out here doing stuff. I'm like, you're not gonna give no credit to nobody else.
Who is it? Who? All right, we're gonna end the video right here.